Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another StarCraft 2 commentary by EXO. And I actually thought I should bring you guys a longer game, a more exciting game. Heard some good things about this game, so I decided to cast it. This game is a pretty high level game, actually a very high level game. It's as high as you can get between BratOK or BratOK. I don't know. Many people call him in many different ways, but I never actually heard him himself say how he pronounced his name, his nickname. And we have Sarens. So these guys actually, if I seem to be stuttering or something a little bit, or if I seem drowsy, it's because I am. It's because it's 6:15 a.m. in the morning. It's still dark outside, actually. Yeah, I didn't have anything better to do, really, so I just saw this game and I said, let's cast this. But anyway, let's see what these guys are doing. So, BratOK I'm going to call him BratOK. Okay. He's going for pretty standard supply depot barracks. And Sarens, just pretty much the same, so nothing really exciting going on right now. Something I wanted to share with you guys. I said it in a few or one or two of my previous videos. The thing is, I don't just want to shoutcast these matches like 100%. I just want to make some suggestions every here and there, and I want to explain some things. I want to get, because many people who are watching are not pro players. Actually, most people are not pro players or high diamond league players, and this is very useful information for you guys. And yeah, I hope you don't mind, the rest of you that do understand what's going on, that I do add those comments along my shoutcast, because I think it's a great opportunity to make the community grow, as in make more players get a better understanding of the game. Since I'm doing this, I said, why not? I'm not a terrific player myself, but I am in Diamond in both 1 versus 1 and 2 versus 2, so yeah, I guess there's a pretty broad range of information that I can share with most of you. Anyway, orbital command is done here pretty early, same here. Pretty much identical builds so far by both players, just a couple of Marines out. Actually, this is identical build. I don't think there's anything different, not until now. We see this factory come up now, and this is really scary. I mean, it's like these guys are completely mirroring each other, and they don't have views of each other's bases. But anyway, the only thing different now seems another barracks is coming up here for Sarens, and BratOK is not. I keep desiring to say BratOK, or for some reason BratOK. It's BratOK. So yeah, double gas. Finishing at the same time. This is the only thing different between these guys, is this extra barracks right now. This is extremely scary. It's creeping me out. It's late, it's morning, and I'm looking at this and I can't believe what I'm seeing. And yeah, so no early expand from what I can see. He could have gotten a command center instead of this, I think, if he saved up a little bit more money. But yeah, everything seems to be standard so far. Just tech labs, or probably some tanks. Yeah, there we go, first tank going up. And interestingly enough, this factory has been put here because I guess he wants to keep this walled off, although it isn't right now. But there's a better ore for scans. Yeah, indeed. So there goes the scan. Now he's gonna land it here. I know this is pretty interesting. I guess he didn't want the factory to be scouted with the scan or something, so he only got these two barracks. Interestingly enough, BratOK doesn't know about the existence of that factory, which is it's not that big of a deal since he's already getting tanks, so I don't think that's a huge deal. Another tank coming up. The starport's done right now. None of them choosing to early expand. Oops. So this factory is going up here. I don't know. Maybe he's gonna scout with it, which is, yeah, very possible. Although these Marines are maybe gonna take it down quite easily if he decides to hover up here too much. Or it might be some proxy Hellion. thing, although I've never really seen that. But there's a first for everything, I guess. If I'm panning around with the camera, I'm just used to it. I'll try to slow down so most of you can get a better sense of the game. Yeah, let's see what's going on around here. So, Watchtower being held by that Helion. SCV is going to scout again. Watch how interesting this is. They are both scouting at the exact same time. It is as if they are looking at the food counts or something, which are completely even. Actually, no, the BratOK is behind 5 supply, but that's like nothing. So, let's see. Viking coming out. Any Vikings here? No, just a medevac. Keep in mind that in these Terran versus Terran games, controlling the skies, having the air supremacy is very important. High level players know this is because of this siege tank range. They have a range of 13 in siege mode, but they don't see that far. They only see up to about here if it'd be in fog of war. So to see, you can check the range of this tank, for instance. You know, Marine is over there, so look, that's the range of the tank, although he can't see over there. So yeah, anything air, so like Vikings and stuff like that, even medevacs can just move up ahead and give extra vision to the tanks so that they can shoot beyond their sight, which is a very beneficial thing. It's a very advantageous thing to have. So yeah, commands that are going down here, I guess we should be seeing, yeah, this one is done as well. So yeah, both players deciding to expand probably at this at the same time, just a few seconds apart. This game is very, very interesting, build order wise and structures. It's pretty mirrored. It's not just a mirror match, it's a mirror build. So yeah, I guess the micro and the skill and the attacking, the management of their armies is going to be the deciding factor in this game. So yeah, this factory has been deployed here, and I guess this is to produce some Helions throughout the game as the expansion goes down here, so that he doesn't move. If he makes Helions in his base, then he'd have to move them all the way back here like this, and then again like this, in order to take this avenue, this into the expansion, to the Mineral Alliance harass. So he put it here so the Helions directly come out here, which is very interesting. This is a very nice play. I like this. Thinking of minor details like this. See, these very good players, they think about all this small stuff. And Banshee coming to harass. Focus up, and there we go. Viking is going to not be able to shoot at it anymore. And there is a scan, though, available. I don't know if he's going to use it. He probably is, because this turret is not going to finish. He's bringing his Viking. No. Quite a lot of his CVs going down, but at the same time, harassment going down here with these Helions. Although this Banshee has 9 kills, this is so serious. And these Helions, and one got taken out, and this one has I guess BratOK made huge damage with this Banshee. And there goes the scam, but this Banshee has done huge damage to his economy. It took out like 10 SCVs, that's very bad, and yeah, not so much happening here. They stopped mining, they moved away, and the Marines handled the Helion, so yeah, there we go. More barracks going down. This is pretty standard. As you get an expansion, you pump out more barracks. 4 barracks with 2 base, that's pretty reasonable. And more Helions ready here for Sarens. And yeah, actually, good thing to do, but not right now, in the future, and the factory gets lifted off. In the future is to take these Helions and harass back here if there are no defenses, while attacking the forward, the front, or the, let's say, gold expansion or some side expansion with your main army, because it is going to distract your enemy, and in the midst of that, he can lose a lot of his SCVs with just like 2 or 3 Helions, especially if you have pre-igniter, which I don't think he has, and I can't even see that because there's no factory with a tech lab attached. But yeah, anyway, both players are just building up their army, steadily expanding. This is nice. This is very nice. This is something that I'm going to pick up right now, if you would like to know, because I don't really do this in my games. I never actually thought of this, but this is very useful, especially in the early game, especially since you can lower them, and 2 supply depots is not that much. I guess you could even build a bunker or something in front of them, or behind them, whichever you prefer. for a little bit of added protection, but that's not really necessary. I guess 2 supply depots are expendable. In case you don't know, these tall grass, like savanna, like, or whatever, they're thorns actually. These tall thorns, they don't allow vision from one side to the other, so it's very nice if you build something on the other side to see what's coming from over here. So yeah, drop coming here from BratOK. So let's see what this does. He's pretty well known for this kind of stuff, for these drop harasses. It's kind of his trademark. He does this in almost every game. And let's see, is he going to snipe anything off? I think this is gonna fail. He's not gonna take out the factory, but it is, or maybe no stem. Yeah. No, I guess he didn't take that out, but it's not such a big deal because yeah, just a little bit getting wasted there. And a big push coming here, it seems. And Sarens is moving his army up as well. Now let's see what's going to happen here. This is all about proper tank usage, and Sarens doesn't have tanks, and this is very bad for Sarens. He neglected tanks all the way, and BratOK has a ton of them, and he will siege them in sequence, getting closer. He needs to move his army down though, or the tanks are getting sniped. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, good play by BratOK here. But those tanks were left behind, and not that much went his way. Although he didn't lose his tanks, he lost his infantry, and I think Sarens has a pretty small advantage when it comes to his army now. But another 3rd expansion already deployed over there, and let's see what's happening in base. More barracks getting thrown down. Okay, is this producing Viking? No, nothing. This needs to produce something. Vikings or medevacs, it's very important. So, another battle going on here. Some Vikings battling each other. And BratOK is not looking right now. He's not looking so good, but he seems to be pulling out of this. Yeah. So, situation pretty much evening out again, although this is still very important. No tanks. There we go. Some tanks started up producing right now for Sarens. And one tank getting taken out. That's pretty unfortunate. But yeah, both players seem to be getting similar army compositions, and this is if he draws his army into the tanks, which is probably not going to happen. Most of these marauders will die, although there is no air left to scout ahead. Another expansion here for Sarens, taking the gold instead of this sort of second natural expansion. BratOK moving out with the rest of his army, controlling this Zenlaga watchtower over here. So in his base, oh, that was right on time. He lowered all these supply depots, I guess, building more. They were hindering this SCV, which was trying to build more. Anyway, another pushing coming here, but those tanks are ready, and